Hello and welcome to the Q&A video, and you sent me more questions than I expected, and all questions are here in the box, and I will choose one after the other. And some questions were more than one time asked, so I summarized the question a little bit. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Oh, what does your family think of the videos you make? I imagine it must be strange explaining ASMR videos. So I live in a family of 3 people, and here is nothing strange, and the other helps me by shooting the thumbnail photo or card game videos, so there's nothing strange. And the other relevance and acquaintances, so known people. So I don't peddling with the ASMR videos, so I say I do card tricks or tech videos, other videos, so I don't say it offensive to other people, and it's not so much known in my around me, so I have no problem with it. Okay, so I think the ready finished questions I put here. So next. So yeah, one of the last questions I received until now I record this video. How do you feel about the Brexit? Or what is the general feelings you're hearing around you about it? So it was a regular election, so I cannot make a statement. The people has chosen or elected, and around me the people say or they were surprised and didn't expect the voting. So I am too didn't expect the voting, but I can't not say a lot of more to this. So the people has voted, or have voted. So next. How did you get into doing card tricks for ASMR? Which came first? So definitely first came ASMR. So October the 16th, 2013, I made my first ASMR video, still on my other German language channel. It's more a tech channel, and so yes, first ASMR, and then I implemented the first card trick. Oh, who is your favorite YouTube content creator? And so I have no one special, because there are a lot of good YouTube artists and creators, and I have subbed about 300 channels, so I have every day a lot of new content I can watch, And so I have some main topics. So one of the topics is obviously ASMR. So I subbed all big ASMR artists and also less known artists. Then I do watch pranks, so to learn English language, watch in English, and so I think I subbed more than the half of the channels are English language channels. And so pranks, I watch Big Doors TV, that was epic, and so then music cover videos or concerts, but also different like ASMR, so I can't highlight any. So a lot of good singers with covers. And then obviously tech tutorials. I subbed a lot of tech tutorials, and there I can highlight the new Boston. So he makes a complete series of program languages and tech stuff, so it's really good channel. And also I figured out some weeks ago is DJ, so DJ sessions, and I watched DJ Aramis. I can write it for you. So yes, I think that's right written. This guy makes DJ set with a green screen behind him and interact with the people on Twitch, and recorded it on YouTube. And I really like trance music beside other styles, and so it's one of if you like trance, you can watch for his channel. I think he is also less known. So next question. So a lot of questions in there, so it could be long, this video. What is your job beside YouTube? What is your profession? What do you work? What's your current job? What's your occupation? So I work in an office on a PC with 3 screens and a lot of numbers, statistics, reports, analysis, and some programming. So the job fits to me, and yes, we're not going into detail, but in the office. I work in an office. Who is your favorite ASMR artist? Yes, as I said at the YouTube question, I subbed all well-known ASMR artists, and one I want to highlight here is ASMR Cosmonaut. Maybe I can write it for you too. So if you don't know, yes, I think it's right written. So if you don't know her, then maybe check out her channel. And a lot of role plays, and so yes. hast du vielleicht einen Job für mich? So in English, do you have a job for me? And sorry, I'm only an employee, so I don't have employees under me, and I have not an own company or something. Can't give you a job. I really enjoy when you do ASMR with those Playmation figures. My question is, where did you go? Where did you get the idea for making ASMR with those Playmation figures? And it's the same for the card tricks and the soccer game and card trick and chess. We played these in our family here first, and then I thought I'd try to make a video, and I also made an Playmation figures video 2013 or 14 on my tech channel, so stop motion but no sound. So I done it before by playing in family and record on my other channel. Oh, have you traveled around much? If so, do you have any funny stories to share? If not, where would you like to go? I traveled to the most neighboring countries of Germany, and so Poland, Switzerland, Denmark, Sweden, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Czech Republic, and I also was in London, in England. And no, I have no funny stories. Was good at any place, and I have one expression I use often here, sometimes for fun. And as we were in Amsterdam, Netherlands, we tried to pay at the restaurant individually, and then we asked the waiter for pay individually, and he said, dat doen we niet, and so we don't do that. So if I decline any request here around me, my dudes and mates and family, so I say, dat doen we niet. Yes, and where would you like to go? So the best place I know until now for me. So I like the beach and make holidays at the beach. And best places for me in Poland, town or city called Mitsitstроя, and there is really cool disco on the beach near the water, so extreme good feeling there, and also you can walk there very good. What color represents you? Maybe blue. Have you always been interested in ASMR before making videos? And if so, when was your earliest ASMR feelings? So obviously I didn't knew the expression ASMR. So The expression ASMR I heard for the first time 2013 in a German tech podcast, and I didn't know the expression, but I didn't know, but I did know the feeling, and also as child. So as my grandpa draw something with the pencil, and I sat opposite of him and saw if like he's drawing, so the black and white with a pencil. That was the ASMR feeling. And I also have every time at the hairdresser I get these feelings, and also we have a company that cares about flowers in our company. So in the office, the plants and flowers, and they spray the plants with a water bottle, and then I also get this feeling. Next question. What would your dream profession be? So actually I am very satisfied with my current job, and I can work with numbers, programming. I have a PC, a good PC, and so I'm really satisfied, and it's kind of a dream job. And it also depends on the boss and the colleagues, and right now I have really satisfied with my boss, because he has a really dry sense of humor. And before I had another job boss in another unit, and so it was a bit not perfect, I would say. So it depends on the boss also or too, but the work is really my thing. So to work with numbers, statistics, analysis, and yes, so dream job, maybe a job without a boss, where you can all your own creation and live from that. But I think it's not possible for each, and we will see what the future brings. Where do you find all your card tricks? Okay, so I have some here beside me. Here. So I have a lot of books, and English and German, and also sources in the internet, and yes, and then I try to change the tricks a bit, customize, and try to implement sometimes an application. So yes, there are a lot of resources I have. Are you married? No, not married, but engaged, but only via a ring outside of the flat. So that's why you don't see a ring in the videos, but I'm engaged. Are you gonna do more IT support videos? Yes, definitely, but it takes some time because I try to implement my own idea, not finished programs or something. So I program for my own, and so I can show you for the printer role play the code. So this is the code I written for the roleplay video. So it's a lot of work and over a longer period of days and weeks, and so but definitely there will come more because it's a lot of fun for me. Welche Partei bevorzugst du bei der Bundestagswahl 2017? So in English, which party do you prefer in the general election in 2017? And it's Animal Protection Party. Do you like Star Wars? If so, will you make any Star Wars videos? I'm really thankful for suggestions for new videos, but I'm not especially interested in Star Wars. I watched the old films, but the newest I didn't watch until now, and so I'm interested in space, and I watch a lot of documentation, and also I have a long-term idea to make a kind of space video, but it's a long-term idea, so not Star Wars, but bit type or style of it. Okay. Favorite movie, TV show, game, or maybe you can just list a few pieces of media that you really like. Okay, then favorite movie is Back to the Future, all 3 parts. TV show is a TV show in Germany that doesn't exist anymore since this year, and I write it for you if you want to look at YouTube, or yes, looking for it. And it's called Schlag den Raab, and Raab was the host of this game show with 15 competitions, and the shows takes about 4, 5 or 6 hours on Saturdays, and so he played against a random viewer with a lot of skills who was younger and stronger, but he won more often than the younger and stronger people, and so this was my favorite TV show, and now I have a favorite anymore. So then I will tell you my favorite series, and this is the IT crowd, Silicon Valley, and Stromberg. I will also write it. This is a German series, and it's a version of The Office. There are the series or the English series or American series, The Office, and this is in German, the German version, and really funny, and yes. And also an older series is I also like very much, or liked very much, as Hey Dad, an Australia series. So favorite game is online browser game, but no action. It's a soccer or football manager game where you have to buy and sell players, build your stadium, and build the starting lineup. And so I go to this website each day, 5 or 10 minutes, and yes, looking for my team, and you play against other people in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. I think I forgot Austria to my neighbor countries I was. And also I play a bit of FIFA on the iPad, and also NBA, basketball, NBA Live or so. Maybe music. So one I said you before, DJ Aramis at this time is my favorite. So if I have these questions in 3 years, maybe I would answer other favorites. And Lana Del Rey or Avril Lavigne and Shiny Toy Guns I like to hear. And a lot of other musicians. And yes, I also like a lot tech podcasts. Mostly German tech podcasts. So. How long do you plan on doing card tricks? The list is growing quite big. So I have a lot of resources still. Maybe not every trick, every trick will be so much impressive. So some trick more and some trick less impressive. But I think I come over 100 videos. So now we are at 62. But I think there are a lot more to come. But maybe not all are so impressive. Then other thing is the relaxation, the card sounds. So if the viewing numbers or the views decrease, then maybe I stop. So if the tricks are too less impressive, but if the views not decrease, I will go on. What are some of your hobbies? What hobbies do you have other than ASMR and card tricks? Yes, so the preparation for the videos, to create and build and look for the stuff, and to think about the next video and what stuff do you need. That takes a lot of time, and so it's definitely a big part in my free time, spare time. So you can say this is absolutely hobby. And also I like to go by bicycle or riding bicycle. PC, also at home, not only at work. A lot of I want to know the newest tech stuff, and if there's a new tech thing, I try it for myself. And so I also be in a bowling team, so we have a bowling competition, and yes, then I hear a lot of podcasts and watch YouTube. Yes. Where do you see your channel going in the future? What types of videos, etc. So, more card tricks, card games, at the board, lessons, so German lessons, other lessons, computer role plays, relax salon videos, play mission figures videos, soccer, chess, and yes, storytelling I'm planning too, but storytelling own stories, not from a book or something. So in this direction. Then yes, with the growing of the channel, I try to implement more stuff here. So before 1 year ago or 2 years ago, I didn't expect it to build here an own little studio, so I can show you how it looks like at the moment. So here, yes. So here's my reflection wall, and there's the other side background, the camera, flowers, lightning stuff, and yes, behind me you can watch. So I have a carpet here. Yes, so blackboard. So if you have any suggestions for stuff for the studio, you can also post me at the comments or in the comments or write me a message. And yes, I want to surprise you with creative stuff and that you maybe not have expected. So I hope there come a lot of more videos in the future. And what you obviously, or what you probably not want to see is over-intentional videos. So I try to do something and not the whole time yes, so I try to unintentional do the things. It's tagged as an ASMR video, but I think this is the style of my channel. And yes, so mouse sounds or eating sounds, unaudible sounds, unintelligent whisper. These are the things you will not see on this channel. Do you speak any other languages? So I speak German, a bit of English. As you can hear, I say bumpy English. And also I speak a tiny bit of the Russian language. So I can read the Cyrillic letters and can say some words like spasibo, пожалуйста, or доброе утро, немного юморов, скажите, пожалуйста, как тебя зовут, меня зовут, und so. Yes. When did you start learning English? Yes, at school, long time ago. But to speak, you need practice. To be in the country, or to speak it regularly. So understanding is easy for me. So if I watch English language channels, I can understand very good what they tell, but to speak it is sometimes complicated, especially the grammar, and I often make the same mistake, so that I changed already and again, and grammar with the S. If you say he and then the S, I often forget the S, and before I often said often and not often. So some faults. What part of Germany? Oh, it's black again. What part of Germany do you live in? And if I were to visit Germany, what part of Germany would you recommend? Okay, so maybe I draw a little map here of Germany. So it's not exact. But nearly. And here some aisles. Okay, so maybe you can imagine this is Germany, and here is nearly my hometown right now, and this is here the Baltic Sea, and I have about 45 minutes to 1 hour to go to the beach of the Baltic Sea, and so I'm in the north. And yes, the other question was what would you recommend? And yes, I would recommend you here this island, Insel, island, not isle. It's called Usedom, and it's near to Poland. And here's also on the side of Poland the Mitziedstreue, where my absolute favorite place is for holidays. Okay, so on these holidays I go to Usedom, and then we go over to Poland. So we can go by bus or by train or by foot. Okay, so okay, next question. Do you have any tattoos? No, I haven't, and I don't want to have a tattoo. Do you have any pets? Not now. Earlier I had a cat and also guinea pig. What's your favorite sport and which team? Do you support a football team? If so, what team is it? Which team do you like? What are your favorite sports and favorite players on your favorite teams? So, yes, I like soccer or football, and favorite team is Hansa Rostock, because it's my city of birth, Rostock. It's also in the north of Germany, at the Baltic Sea direct. And so I'm a fan of this town and this football club. And right now they play in the third division, but earlier they were in the first division, so in the Bundesliga. And I also like handball, handball. And there I'm a fan of Schwerin, and they also play in the third division, but also earlier in the first division in the Bundesliga for 1 or 2 years. And there, also in Schwerin, at the handball team, there is also a player from Australia, Bevan Calver, and I think he is my favorite player on this team. And for the soccer team, I have no favorite player at the moment. Yes, so I'm interested a lot in sports. What kinds of ASMR do you like to watch or listen to? Example, accents from certain countries, particular roleplay scenarios, specific ASMR triggers that work for you. What type of ASMR do you like? So absolutely roleplays, especially haircut. Then if someone teaching their language or lessons, any kind of lessons, teaching, then also drawing, somebody draws something, and also create something special, creative thing or creative video I like very much. And don't not like so much, as I said before, the mouth sounds, eating sounds, unintended whispers and inaudible. And 2, too intentional tapping. What is your education? So it's in German called Abitur. So in England I think it's A-level, or United States high school. And I also started to study, but I quit because I already a job at this time, and my decision was to set the focus on the job. How long have you done magic tricks? How long have you been performing magic card tricks? When did you begin learning card tricks? Do you perform other magic tricks beside card magic? And when did you come up with the idea of matching ASMR and magic? So I'm not a very talented magician or something like this. It only comes from the prepare a card trick for a birthday celebration party at home in our family, and then I thought the card sounds, maybe it's a good sound for relaxing, and then I tried it, and my first video was on the 1st of June 2014 on my other German language channel. And so I do card tricks since 2014. Earlier too, but not so intensive. So only for fun, and it's not a special skill I have. And I don't do other tricks like coin or other magic tricks. And when did you come up with the ideas? I said I thought it could be fit with the card sounds, the sliding of the cards. How did you get into ASMR? What inspired you to make videos? Why do you started with ASMR? Who inspired you to do ASMR videos? What made you want to start making ASMR videos? I think I inspired myself, and I started with trying to do a podcast, a tech podcast, because I heard a lot of podcasts, and I combined my website with the podcast, but then I was not so really satisfied, so I couldn't see how many people hear the podcast. I have no statistics, and then I tried to make a YouTube video, a tech video, and this was 2012 May for the first time. Before, I didn't know a lot about YouTube. I only looked, but I didn't logged in YouTube, and I released my first video in May, and then I received messages, comments, and somebody subscribed to my channel, and I didn't know what is subscribing in May 2012, so it was a bit of new for me, and then it was a development over the months. And yes, I think it's, you see something and you want, or you want to see if you can do this also or too. And as I said before, I heard my first, or I saw my first ASMR video 2013, as I heard on a podcast, and then I watched, and my first was from the creator Veni Vidi Vulps. I don't know how to spell it or to pronounce it, but it was a roleplay video, and I wished to try this too, and how it works. And so my first video was a haircut, 5 minutes, on my other channel. So yes, and I think if you have viewers or viewers who like what you do, then you go on. So if I would stay at 50 viewers or 70, then I wouldn't have here a studio or a lot of more videos, nearly 100 right now on this new channel. And yes, I try to give you relaxing content, and each viewer has the channels who likes to watch. Some watch let's plays and other stuff, and so some people come to YouTube to relax and calm down, and yes, for this people I want to do that. And yes, I'm feeling a bit like a writer, and I want to surprise you with new things, creative things, and to create a new chapter. So always a new chapter, so that you're interested what is the next, what he is doing. So this is my goal. And as long as a lot of people watch these videos, and I will not stop with the videos, but because I have a lot of fun to make the videos, and I learn a lot. Yes, so it's, as I said, my biggest hobby. Yeah. What advice would you give to your younger self? So I think it's notional. You have to collect your experiences and to learn from your faults. So it came how it came, and I couldn't change it. So I can't give a proper answer. Do you have kids? Hast du eine Familie oder lebst du allein? So in English, do you have a family or are you living alone? Yes, I have a family. We are 3 persons and 1 child. Do you still live in Germany? Yes, I do. I live in Germany, as I showed you before, and the city is called Schwerin. Are you vegetarian? If yes, why? Yes, I don't eat meat and sausage, but I eat, for healthy reasons, fish. So I'm not a pure vegetarian, and the expression is pescatarian. Pescatarian. So I eat fish, but never meat and sausage. And I started with no eating meat and sausage with my first own flat, because it didn't taste it very well for me, and I don't miss it. And also I like animals a lot, and yes, maybe you noticed that before as you watched my other or some of my other videos. I'm a big animal friend. Do you feel to make ASMR Soccer Cup, including the Penguins and Raccoons team? Names, ideas: banana troops, sharks or monkeys? Yes, I plan to do more, maybe a cup, so with other players, not the same. And the soccer game is also a game that we played here in our family, and then I thought it's a good idea for ASMR. And so the name of the players we used also as we played in our family. But if I do a cup, then I will also use other players. So who is your favorite magician? Yes, I don't know the magician scene so well, but I like, for instance, Vesperhacker. And I don't know if you're interested, you can look. Ui. Okay, Vesperhacker. Two questions left. How old are you? Your age? Okay, so I have one joker, and it's time for the joker. So I don't want to tell you the exact age, but I'm maybe not so young as I look. So I try to be young, and I don't smoke and take no drugs and drink almost no alcohol, only sometimes a bit of liqueur. So but some questions I will don't go into too deep into the detail. So this was my joker. Do you actually play any video games? If so, what kind of games do you enjoy? I think it was a similar question before. So I play the online football manager, FIFA, and NBA basketball. Okay, box is empty, and yeah, this were my answers. So I wish you a nice time and thanks a lot for your questions, and I see you next time. Bye bye.